Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. New update on Gran Turismo 7 has arrived. Version 1.57 that brings out with 3 cars, 3 events, and some other features, including Gran Turismo Soapy is about to become in 2.1 on PS5 version. Let's have a good look, and the main features are about to go implemented to have 3 new cars are about to be sold in Brand Central. First up is a 2018 Aston Martin Vantage. It's about to be the first one to have a most iconic 4th generation vehicle after the 3rd generation as a 2015 model. Second is a Mazda CX-30 X Smart Edition 2021. And the 3rd vehicle, which is going to be sold in both Papillon in Brand Central and used car dealership, is a 2001 Renault Kangoo 1.4. But you know what else that might have the putting up with the above of Gran Turismo Soapy? It becomes GT Soapy 2.1 is now available in custom race for supported track and layouts, and please note that the Gran Turismo Soapy mode is only available on the PS5 version of Gran Turismo 7. Now we go on to have 3 new events on Brands Hatch Any Circuit for Sunny Cup, D-Force Raceway Reverse in European Clubman Cup 600, and Tokyo Expressway Central Counterclockwise will take on in Japanese FF Challenge 450. And here we have Suzuki to go on extra menu number 45 to be available in Collector Level 35. New engine swap, so we got 5 vehicles to be compatible to have 2 BMWs, 2 Ford, and a Subaru BRZ 2015. Both of them is about to go on the 1st and 2nd generation on the Ford GT, followed by with the BMW N2 Competition 2018 and C4 3.0i 2003. But we have Scapes are about to go locate, and the Faroe Islands has been going on feature curation. Other improvements and adjustments to have a good fix on the 1997 BMW M3 will be putting up to have some exterior and interior details of the following car. But height adjustment range of suspension parts for the following car is going to be on the Mercedes-Benz Unimog Type 411 1962. But I bet you guys just really enjoyed to have a good kind of a 4x4 utility truck that features to go with a standard and wide body version to go with adjustment and have a good height of range. And a brand new sorting criteria by the number of cars owned to the car valuation service after clearing menu book number 39 on Championship World GT Series and watching the ending. So update on the wheel shop in GT Auto to be putting up on the rim diameter, rim width, and offset settings are preserved when the currently installed wheels are selected. So update on the race entry screen to be include all times up to the midday of the following day. Added support for the Trustmaster T598 is about to go update and improve. Table of content number 6 on Brand Central updated the list of official partners, but currently the tires installed on cars are now original Gran Turismo tires, excluding certain cars. Well, ever since back from July 2024 update by adding up with Argent Norwood and some more features including driving physics and Michelin tires. But all cars to be outfitted with some Michelin tires are about to be reverted back to GT tires to be excluded. So localization to have some various text localization issues and various other issues has been addressed. Now I'll have to take a good look and heading up to tuning shop to have a good check. All the tire compound are about to be back to normal. Just only have inspection check, comfort, sports, dirt, racing, and snow compound tires include with the intermediate and heavy wet are about to be back onto original. So everything is all what's left of it because the brakes are still there available, sponsored by Brembo. Well, I kind of think about the previous update is all about to have a good value partnership by Michelin. Let's have a good check and go to Brand Central. I'll have to take a good look, and 2 partners are still standing on Fanatec and Brembo. Now let's go visit to the Aston Martin and have a good look on the 2018 Vantage is now listed by brand new. But look at this, you guys. Beautiful, beauty, and excellent performance as a road car that have a good price on 210,000 GT credit, that has a displacement in 3,982cc, drivetrain layout in FR that contains with a V8 engine to go pack up in 502 horsepower / 6,000 RPM, max torque 505.5 foot lb / 2,000 RPM, length 175.8 inches, width 76.5 inches, and the height 50.1 inches for the weight of 3,373 pounds. Aspiration is a turbocharger. Looks so beautiful and more successful than the 2015 V8 Bentley S as a third generation model. But this one is much more perfect before becoming as a GT3 race car to be take part since the FIA World Endurance Championship as a GTE class. There are 26 colors available on the base, so you guys might need to get the 2018 vintage. It's a good kind of a luxury sports car to be designed to go on a course. The first one is the Lunar White, second, Morning Frost White, Lightning Silver, Magnetic Silver, Arizona Bronze, Cobalt Bronze, Xenon Gray, Onyx Black, Jet Black, Frosted Glass Blue, Elwood Blue, Ocella's Teal, Sapphire Blue, Sabrio Blue, Lime Essence, Kermit Green, Iridescent Emerald, Aston Martin Racing Green, same color with satin type, Minotaur Green, Yellow Tang, Sunburst Yellow, Golden Saffron, Cosmo Orange, Hyper Red, and Divine Red. But how about, I'll have to pick two different versions in Aston Martin Racing Green. So I'll have to go with this one and learn more of the detail. It's a good kind of focusing sports car. The Aston Martin Vantage is what British super sports cars are all about. This particular version is the 4th generation model introduced in 2017. The basic formula changed with this model, getting a twin-turbo V8 instead of a naturally aspirated engine. Power was rated at more than 493.1 horsepower, allowing the car to easily reach 186.4 miles. Cool! Just like the 3rd generation and 4th generation is becoming more super sports car and give a good type of the British. So this will bring out to have the first car index to be registered of the update and acquired to have a nice good kind of a racing green to be represented to be part of the brand. That's 210 collector points acquired, and I'll have to be the first one. Will be tried out and go for a spin later on until proceed to Watkins Glen International on long course. Let's have a good look on Renault, go to the showroom, and have a good look with a Kangoo 1.4 2001 that has a good kind of a minivan, or more likely to have a good kind of a French vehicle on real car category type. That has a displacement in 1,389cc. Drivetrain layout is a front wheel drive on the FF that contains with 73 horsepower / 5,500 RPM. Max torque is 86 foot lb / 4,500 RPM. Naturally aspirated to go for the main type, and the weight 2,381 pounds to have a length in 157.3 inches, width 65.8 inches, height 71.3 inches, and performance point in 294.72. But 15 colors available. Let's start out to have the yellow one known as the Joint Citron, Canelli, Rouge Biv, Rouge Cherries, Rouge Consolat, Blue Metal, Blue Bolt, Blue Martin, Turquoise, Vert Mousse, Vert Ocean, Vert Espia, Gris Hologram, Gris Boreal, and Blanc Glacier. Well, maybe let's give a good kind of a blue color and have the Blue Bolt. But the price is at 18,000 GT credit, but very good enough to have one of them to be sold at the used car dealership to get this one before proceed to have a main level to get yourself unlocked towards Brand Central. Will be the first one to visit. Let's have Martin to learn more of the details on the Kangoo 1.4 2001. Are you familiar with the term fourgonette? It's a French word means a light fan. The Renault Kangoo was a best-selling fourgonette since its debut in 1997. But the Kangoo is no ordinary van. It's a very popular MPV suited for camping and long-distance trips. Access to the rear compartment was simplified by sliding doors and folding seats that results in excellent cargo space. This clever touch was often praised by fans as a prime example of little space. A compact vehicle with a lot of versatility, the Kangoo embodied the integrity that long defined French automotive design. So this is a very good kind of a 21st century minivan ever since in the early 2000s. But more likely, I kinda think that everybody thinking about this Kangoo is a good example, and consider this one is about to be going on a debut before tomorrow's weekly challenge. We will be racing in the one-make category. But count me in. I'll have to purchase and register to the car index at Brand Central before having their car. We'll go to Mazda dealership. We'll get the good hands on the CS30 X Smart version 2021. That's 18 points collected, acquired, and registered to the index will have to be kept later on for having car test number 2. Alright, let's go to Asia Pacific and line up on Mazda on the showroom to have a good look on the C-30 X Smart Edition 2021. But look at this. An SUV on the drivetrain layout in the FF that has a displacement in 1997cc, 187 horsepower / 6,000 RPM, max torque is 177.2 foot lb / 4,500 RPM, aspiration type is naturally aspirated to have a good weight in 3,000 to 85 pounds. This is a very good kind of an SUV vehicle for the second time in GT7 along with a Lamborghini Urus, but a very good kind of an SUV crossover that listed to have an 8-color selection available along with some other Mazda vehicles to be using with the same selection of colors. So here is the deep crystal blue mica, salt red crystal metallic, platinum quartz metallic, jet black mica, machine gray premium metallic, polymetal gray metallic, sonic silver metallic, and snowflake white pearl mica. But good price to be cost with 29,000 GT credits, and this is a very good kind of an SUV crossover. We'll be learned more of the details. Modern Mazdas are known for their elegant designs, and this CX-30 is no exception. Take a moment to admire its profile. The way the light dances across its sculpted lines. Stunning, isn't it? But the CX-30 is far more than just a pretty face. Beneath that sleek exterior lies Mazda's innovative Skyactiv X engine. Capable of burning a very lean air-fuel mixture at high pressure, it stands as a next-generation engine, clean and efficient. The X Smart Edition enhances the Skyactiv X base package with a variety of driver assist features. Balancing control and comfort, the CX-30 possesses the heart of a sports car wrapped in a crossover SUV body. Beautiful and elegant to see this good kind of an SUV crossover to go anywhere on the open road or just have to be explored around in the city. But more likely, the CX-30 X Smart Edition 2021 to be outfitted to be designed as a Japanese model to go on any racetrack. But sign me up and go by the purchase. We'll be registered to the car index to have a good look, to have some 3 cars will be going featured with some customization before heading up to GT Auto. So that's 29 collector points acquired and go on to the main total point by 741,009 points. Now this is a very good kind of a crossover SUV to go anywhere and well outfit to have some different designs to go in livery variation. But in real life, if you already have a CX-30, that means you are very lucky and you well deserve to have a good care of a car. Is all about to have a good treated of respect. Then let's go quicker to GT Auto and have a good look with customization options and wide body kit on 3 cars. For the Aston Martin Vantage 2018, it costs 50,000 GT credit to go on a decreased performance point by 595.75 and increase the width by 77.7 inches. But take a good look on the comparison before installation on the left and the right after fitting the wide body. Much more different, and different colors are about to be well preferred to have a brighter or get a little bit darker, special thanks to the Aston Martin green color. But more likely, I kind of think about the right side on the wide body is quite good to be capable to be designed as a substitute when taking part of GT4 races, but instead, different customization options are about to be yet differently, and this wheel might have to take a good inspection check onto the front, rear, and the wing spoiler. Let's have a good look and go to the custom parts on the front, and here we have Type A is on the front splinter to go increase to be outfit with a carbon fiber, and for Type B, a different style added with the front canals is about to go for a front increase of aerodynamics is outfit to be designed as a GT4 spec version. For the rear parts, Type A is about to go extended up to have a diffuser part to go place up in the middle, and for the wing spoiler, just take a good look. Beautiful and well unique to be outfit to becoming as a Group 4 counterpart to be based up by having a what if. But very much more jazzed up to have a different customization style and give the Vantage will be proved up and well outfit from the road car to a race car by entered in WTC 700 events. But more likely, you might have to bring this one to the WTC 600 is all about to have a good British supercar will be embraced to give a good status. And for the racing items, just has a go on roll bar cage on Type A through C, tow hook, just clippered, and have Type B to be placed up in the grille. And for the rear, just to be placed up onto the left. Hood pin, just give one good different options to be placed up right over here. And for the other parts, light bulb and license plate is going to have to be changed up on different appearance. Alright, very good. Now, let's have the second car will be listed up onto the Renault Kangoo. That will be a very good excellent price amount to be at 5,000 GT credit before install a wide body kit on the Kangoo. Let's have a good check and go on preview to have the differences before installation by a short fender, and after fitting wide body is well to be extended by a decrease of performance point down to 294.55. The front is going well differently and preferred to be on the rear. Much more different, and I kind of think about this minivan is well perfectly to go track ready up and have some different customization options will have to go on the course. But more likely, I kind of think about the preview before installation on the Kangoo is a very good kind of a minivan to go anywhere and serving up as a prior to the weekly challenge in the first race by having a one-make category that related to the car. As goes to the custom parts for the Kangoo 1.4, it also to be features to have the front, side, rear, and wing spoiler by having one part only, and other features to have some main parts will have to be removed to be put up into a track-focused minivan. So here we have is Type A, and for Type B, with a carbon fiber to go on a short front splinter, which is very cool, exactly, and basic up to have a good increase of aerodynamics. For the side and rear parts, just have few other parts might have to be removed to go into Type A, along with the rear, just have to do some other parts will be removed as well, along with some other vehicles that have the same method of option. And by the way, when installed to have Type B, increase to have a rear diffusal is about to be placed up and give a good increase of speed of aerodynamics by the number of performance points to go shorter on the increase. And for the wing spoiler, but take a good look on Type A is very good to be outfit to have a good kind of a hatchback to be on a short GT wing. Cost with 1000 GT credit and no custom wing set as well. Now onto the other parts. Front grille will have to be put up to have the fog lights will be removed and put up into Type A by a cover. but very well basic nice, and well indeed to have the license plates to be changed up from European spec to a US/Japan version is always about to have a different look and jazz it up to have a different kind of a minivan to go for a track focus ready. Now, onto the roll bar cages. This will have to be placed up on Type A and have some other options to be placed up in Type B or Type C. But very good, and more likely to have Type A is well basic up and have everything that you guys need to do some different set of livery variation to the Renault Kenku 1.4 2001. Now for the tow hook, just place up on Type A is well exemplified, and Type B, just very look and more likely to be turns out to be a bit more different. And for the hood pin, usual on Type A and Type B. Alright, now onto the third vehicle. We'll have to take a good inspection check on the Mazda CX-30/Smart Edition 2021. When it comes to have a crossover SUV, and wide body kit is about to go for a little bit more extended on the fenders to be cost with 10,000 GT credits. But more likely, the increase of the width is about to be at 73 inches and decrease a performance point down to 400.25. But take a good look to have the before installation was used to be as original, and then after fitting wide body it's about to go increase and shorter up by the extended to have a good differences between the front and the rear. Just very clever, and first ever SUV to be outfitted to have a nice different set of the wide body kit to go place up along with some custom parts just to have a good look for the third vehicle on the showcase. It would be awesome to see a crossover SUV to be coming as a track ready spec version. This will be doing the last part of the car preview of the update to have some customization example to go on the front, side, rear and wing spoiler wheel jazz up on the CX-30X Smart Edition. Here we have Type A for the front bumper will go increase on the downforce to have a good speed of aerodynamics that costs with 2000 GT credits along with a wing spoiler. Just have Type A to go for a lift spoiler and window tint to go enhance and GT wing on Type B. And also yet, just have all badges removed on Type A in the side and rear and add one part in Type B. But very clever and much more indeed to have everything to have your own kind of a modification SUV with some livery design variation of your own. And don't forget, you might need to have some racing items on the hood pin, tow hook, and roll cages to be either on Type A, B, or C. But what can I say, folks? That will be a very good impressive SUV to go track ready up and see how it feels to make your own kind of design variation just like the Mazda 3 Group 4. But one other thing, just have the license plate to go either on American/Japanese on the front and rear only for the Type A and European for Type B to be placed up on both of them, rear only whenever you like to pick. One last thing to have some light bulbs just in case whenever you like to pick your own style, and rear only whenever you like to pick. And especially for the light bulb, just in case to choose your own kind of a style, that would be quite good and jazz up your own CX-30 to be modified and make yourself to go for a competition road going spec ready to be serving on the one-make category. And that's it by having 3 cars on customization showcase with a wide body kit to go for a main example. Now let's go to the used car dealership and have Andy will do to learn more details on the Renault Kenku 1.4 2001 is now listed at the hot price by 13,000 GT credits. Perfect timing. I just received a little French brand that I think you might love. It's a first generation Renault Kenku from 2001. Offering great control and ample storage, the Kenku was positioned as the ideal luxury vehicle. This bold approach paid off, resulting in success not only as a commercial van, but also as a multi-purpose vehicle. Sure, its 1.4-liter engine produced only 73 horsepower, but French cars are known for making the most what they got. With its lively suspension, tuned for agile, front cornering, this Kenku proved that driving isn't always about brute force. Sweet! Not only about having one good road car without going brute force, and very clever for a description road from any, and much more exactly to have a base color example when visiting to the used car dealership on the base is turquoise. Already acquired and well considered to have car number 2 to be extra to be using with the same Kenku will be adding up to have a nice wide body kit. So I got the first one from Grand Central and second just like when I was going for the BMW C4 3.0i 2003. But 13 points on the collector points acquired, so I'll have to keep it later on. So I kind of think about different roles on same vehicles when visiting to Grand Central and used car dealership. But maybe let's have a good check on GT Cafe as I'm still in progress to have some 3 extra menus to be available and additional to go adding up by 1. But here we have extra menu number 45 is Suzuki. Collect some Suzuki cars that reflects the company's passion for compact efficiency. So I have the Suzuki Vision Gran Turismo, check acquired 2018, but I know you guys really think about the B6 Escudo Pikes Peak Special 1998 is going to be set and acquired will be received with an engine category on 6-star roulette ticket. But I'll have to save it later on, and I still have a lineup in order to be continued on in Ferrari Specifico for extra menu number 42. So I'll have to put 1 extra menu onto my full walkthrough, and let's have a good moving on forward to be proceed to the scapes. Having 1 featured location in Denmark before having a North Atlantic and Apurico. So I'm about to go there right now and take a good look, viewers. 39 location backgrounds to be set in Forlo Islands in Denmark. Beautiful environment and give a good true on the heritage is much more scenery to becoming much more wonderful of environment. So I kind of think about 39 scape backgrounds to be set and locate by having 1 organized feature in scape for the update in March 2025. But it turns out beautiful and I kind of love it, so I had to come and visit here to be heading out and explore. But maybe I'll have to start out to have 1 good location, and here it is right now on scape image number 29.